Hey guys, how's it going? Base here, and welcome back to Sakura Spirit Part, I don't know,
8, 9.
So last time we left off with a very interesting image of slime-covered
Slime-covered plot, yay!
and we're continuing off
And hentai like dialogue.
right off of there.
I never read that.
However, all I seemed to manage was a slight tear, considering the girl was clearly taken. Here to help, so use your energy for something useful, like getting rid of this damn slime.
Oh, Machiko, if you couldn't play as well, please tell your sister to stop the spell. She'd rather... Echo, keep up the good work! No, Sakura, I have not come to play. You are a fool, a bubble-brained moron. Why are you harassing the villagers? If you wanted food, you know you could have come to the mansion. Gee, Machiko, you can't just tell me what to do. Not to mention, the food from the village is tastier than the fruit at your place. So I just wanted to play them. Then he started screaming at this monkey girl with her sharp stick trying to scare me away.
I'm not standing for these insults! Just you wait till I am free!
Shut the fuck up! Kenji's still just there in the background eating ramen. Kenji, we need your help!
Ramen! Transform!
The spell is almost done. If I keep going on, it might...
Just a little more, little one. I'm not one to counting syllables. I do not wish for this to end this way. You will know what will happen if life is so fun. You might get stuck in your midget form for a long time, as I'm certain you do not want that. Leave this village, please. Wow, you're gonna melt me? That's unfair. My sisters won't be happy to hear Machiko and Mayako sided with silly humans. But all I was doing was having some fun. I'll be back.
I'll be back. And with those words, the slime girl melted into a pool of water. Get to the chopper. Once the slime girl had disappeared, the village had succeeded.
Now see, but she wasn't wearing clothes though.
I know. This could be interesting. However, as the slime shattered into tiny pieces, Mila was left cover, causing me to quickly cover my eyes. Don't you dare look at me! Scrambling to her feet, the girl rushed away, most likely in search of a child.
Take a peek at least.
With the slime girl gone, the villagers turned towards the farm spirits. The tension in the air was thick. No one. Finally, a familiar figure emerged. That was you. Oh yeah, because you sounded like a...
It's a pleasure to finally meet you again, Takahiro-kun.
But Bunkichi, what are you doing here?
Even if the circumstances could have been better.
What are you saying, Elder? This man is currently in cahoots with the spirits.
Wait a second, these girls just wanted to help.
And I brought the ramen.
Sama, my head hurts.
That's fun. Okay, dear, I'm here. Just hold on to me tightly. I'll protect you. Pocket couldn't, right? It's a trap! Oh no, they're traps.
Silence! How dare you act with such hostility toward those who just saved your lives?
The crowd seemed rather startled by the firmness of the old man's voice. Some of them feeling rather ashamed.
It is clear that you and your companions did not come here with ill intentions, Takahiro. I just ask you forgive the people. I must ask you to forgive the people.
Are you having fun with Alzheimer's?
I must ask the people. I was asked for you. Okay, okay. I was trying to look like at a piece of paper. I was trying to be like, fucking Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney and shit. Cause he does this paper.
I must ask you to forgive the people for their nervousness and hostility. As you have most likely noticed, contact between the spirits and humans has been rather problematic at best.
I understand the concern, but will you at least hear me? Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today.
Very well.
If that is what...
However, let us wait for the chief to return. I believe it will be more important for her to hear what you have to say. I think Brock is just in the...
I'll go find her, Oshizuma.
That's Brock.
I'll go find her, Brock.
Feeling grateful for that the Elder had granted me a chance to carry out my plan, we waited for... Thankfully, the Elder brought us somewhere private, from which he... looking
I fondled that plot. Okay, how many times are we gonna have to say it? I am sorry! I promise, okay? I panicked. You're sort of stronger than my Niginata.
Naginata.
Niginata.
Naginata.
Naginata.
Naginata. Naginata.
What was I even going to accomplish by...
That is unacceptable! What are those creatures doing here? Elder Sama, this is highly unorthodox.
Shut up, you son. You're gonna get us some shit. Shut the fuck up! Do you want some ramen?
Does fucking Michael even know what that?
Probably not.
These are our guests. I'll treat them with respect. With the respect they deserve. I cannot talk today, sorry, I had a little too much sake. Now!
I thought you were underage.
Now, take a seat and listen to their tale. That is an old...
And we can all have some ramen.
Shut that man up! That is an order.
but ramen, sir. Ramen?
First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for helping save this film.
That's a ramen.
While Tsukino Dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I fear that their fate worse. Had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage.
Oh no, exposure.
Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for saving Tsukino Dono. And you as well, Fox Spirits.
No problem! Su-chan told us to do it! Besides, Sakura's a stupid, smelly meanie pants!
We humbly accept your gratitude, Ellis.
Narumi-chan, Tsukino Dono.
Thank you, Maiko-san. Machiko-san. You really helped us out there. You got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified.
For a second, I thought that was the Elder's hand.
Oh no. Where's this going?
Have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster? And that this is all just a ruse to stick in the...
And you know, since the viewers can't see it, he was thinking Narumi's hand right here was the Elder's.
No, I just thought the hand, not the arm. I thought it was just the hand.
Yeah, the hand.
Because like she moved in and I thought I saw his hand literally move. I was like, wow, Elder Sama!
You gotta move aggressive, just like I am with his ramen!
The Elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he had just been talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls physically...
Shut the fuck up!
Mio, you seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. If those three had joined forces, there would possibly have been no village left in the land.
We can all play Burn the Village!
Yay!
Molotov cocktail.
The man sighed deeply, shaking his head before continuing.
Molotov sake cocktail.
I want to see how that would work, actually.
We have sake downstairs.
We do.
Let's not.
You should be grateful. We would not stand a chance if all spirits were to conspire. Do I need to remind you what we can barely stand our ground against even one of them?
Elder Sama, you must understand my situation. I simply cannot pretend to be friends with the spirit. Not after everything they have done to us. But for now, I will at least remain silent.
Fuck, it automatically progressed on me.
There is more at stake here than my Now this. No, fuck. No this, Fox Spirits. If I find either of you doing anything suspicious, I will personally find out whether
Eating ramen count as
and
suspicious?
effectively as it did that monster.
Does ramen count as suspicious?
There shall be no talk of such things within this house!
Oh fuck, sorry.
Now, Takahiro-kun!
You mentioned you wanted to tell us something.
Would it be related to your younger companion's comment? I find it curious to hear the name of an old spirit system.
Actually, what I'm about to tell is something from her.
You mean, you met her in person?
Well, what did she look like? How big was her plot?
Did you take a panzer?
I nodded my
There
head.
was no Panzer to
I
steal.
nodded my head firmly.
There was no Panzer to steal. That was stripping her.
No, I don't think there was any panzer to steal. There's a reason behind the spirit's attitude towards humans. And doesn't it strike you as odd that there are only spirits in this?
It is true that there has been no spirit sightings outside of this region. But what does that have to do with us?
It has something to do with this region.
Evil Snarf!
You see, the spirits here aren't from this world.
You mean to say...
Sakura-kun, what are you saying? We are spirits, but we are surely still in this world.
Hey, Sama, what does that mean? My brain! Goody told me you probably wouldn't remember it. How young you were when it happened.
Just rattling with her wizard brains.
Spirits have a world of their own. Some accident caused both of
Oh no, it's Exilia.
Zilia. Tales of fucking Zilia!
Zilia! Exilia!
No!
Exilia!
Zilia! It's not EX, it's just X. And the X makes a Z sound, which happens in a lot of English words and Chinese words and a whole bunch of different languages.
Yeah, what about X-ray?
Ray.
Then why aren't there more spirits around?
The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it could get out of hand. But it wrapped here. On Michael's four other spirits were unfortunate stuck here. But he really came here to watch over them. Oh, excuse me. I remember being with Tsuyori for a while, don't you? Pretty much.
That must have been one hell of an interesting household, though.
That's why she is the way she is. Because her mother was a drunk, and she sold herself to any man wanting a little entertainment.
Our piece doesn't mention anything about her mother being a drunk.
Or
Yeah, that. That's none of your business.
she took care of us for a little while, but then she took the mansion, and so I just left us there. Now we can only visit her when she wants to.
What about these four other spirits?
Start being like a little more. Even though she's a powerful spirit, Tsuyori has to follow certain. Because of that, she hasn't been able to reach the.
I do not know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to compose myself? I'll show you. I can take you somewhere and look after you to make sure you don't do anything fiendish and all that. Come on, Machiko-san, this way. Chobits. Kip. Machi. No.
When Machiko and Narumi left the room, I sighed and turned my focus. Now about the
Hansu!
theft.
Alright. They did seem rather adamant about getting their hands on those for some.
Besides them not having their own pair.
What was the purpose of that? Surely those girls have undergarments of their own.
It was a simple mistake. I needed a maiden silk for my spell. How was I supposed to know what it meant? That it was something other than silky thing girls wear. It was all a misunderstanding. None of them knew that maiden silk is another term they really thought that, they could have just used their own. Yes, very wrong. Why someone I don't have any?
I think we should move on to a different matter.
Yeah, moving on.
But panties. The panties are the soul. The panties are the
Judy
soul.
suggested that we find a way to help you guys out. If you trust us, we figured that maybe we would bash.
I think we gotta end it.
Yeah, maybe. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and also go ahead and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. It'll help us out a lot to get noticed. Anything to say, Donovan? Oh, me. Oh, fuck.